Hey everyone, it's Marianne Maldonado for Hit Kit Club. Thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you found my video. I am going to be creating a layout, and my technique today is going to be layering butterflies and sewing them. So I layer them and sew them right in front of your eyes. Anyway, I saw these butterflies and I knew the exact photo I was going to use, and I needed to share a technique today, and I just wanted to show you how I layer them up and I sew them, they just really turn out cute, and there they are. So we're going to see them in a few minutes all clumped around my layout, but I decided to use that really beautiful paper, and I did trim off 2 of the blue colors and then moved it around the page to see where it needed to be, or the perfect spot. So I wanted it to be a really girly, so that's why I took off the blues. But if you see, I left those butterflies right on the acetate, and I sewed through them that way because if I took them off, they would be sticky. So I left them there, I layered them up, and I sewed through them. Look how beautiful those all are. Now, I got done, and I had 8. I don't ever do things in even numbers. I do things in odd numbers, and it really stressed me out a little bit that I created 8. I didn't want a 9th one. I didn't feel like I had the room for it, but then they were all so beautiful, I didn't want to take any away. So we ended up with 8, and I added the hedgehog at the end because he's super cute, and he kind of made it where it was a 9th kind of little bug, or if you will. So always add foam tape to my photo. It's a thing. I really should have stock in 3M foam tape or Scotch foam tape. Doesn't matter. I use it and I abuse it. I'm telling you. So now I got out that little flower packet that comes in the kit. I believe it's the main kit. It may be the add-on kit. I apologize for not knowing. And I just went to town. I wanted to follow that whole rainbow pattern, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, the yellow brick road, around my layout and off of my layout. So I wanted flowers. I wanted to tuck in those butterflies that I layered and create that big swoop across my page. So I just went and I did it. And I just kept going and going and going. So all of my flowers, or 99% of my flowers, have also... no, words are hard for me today. Sorry. I added foam tape behind the flowers also for some dimension, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Makes just a little bit of, again, dimension, but it just, I don't know, it adds a lot to my layout, and it's not too thick. So, or I don't think it's too thick. I don't mind it. So I do use a lot. Again, I should own stock. So I keep going. I tuck the butterflies in. I try to alternate what side the butterflies are going to go to. Left, right of the flowers. Move things around. It really is a fun layout to do. I wanted to use as many flowers. Pretty much use that whole package. All the big flowers that are there. And then I went back with the smaller flowers and inserted some of them in the empty spots that I had. So you can see, if you look closely, those beautiful butterflies. I mean, they're beautiful standing alone, but I really enjoyed layering them up. So my favorite flower is that flower down at the bottom left, that little daisy yellow flower. Absolute favorite. But so this is my little baby niece. She's probably 3 in this photo, and that's my sister and I. We went to see my grandmother, who was in a nursing home after my grandfather passed. We had a little celebration for my grandfather. And actually, long story, my father and my stepmother as well. But they all died within months of each other. Anyway, not long after this picture, my grandmother died. So there was quite a bit of death in my family all at once. But Anyway, this is a beautiful photo that I captured of the 3 of us, and I wanted to use it. So obviously it was during COVID. We needed to protect ourselves and protect my grandmother. So we're in masks, which seems to be something that we have a lot of photos of nowadays. So I'm glad you came along for the ride. In a minute, you're going to see a bunch of close-ups. You're going to see all the detail of my layout. I'm telling you, this kit is packed with beautiful, exclusive items made by Hit Kit Club and only for Hit Kit Club. So All of the information is going to be down below. It's going to be in the comment section where you can sign up for this kit, what I used, where you can find me, where you can find Hit Kit Club. And I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate you being here. If you would give me a like, I'd love that. If you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel and then find mine as well, I'd love that. But I will see you again next week. I will be back. See the hedgehog? Isn't he adorable? Anyway, hopefully next week my voice will be back to normal. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me.